Hello, today Dougal and I are back at the Owenheimer Centre in Bad Waldsee in Germany. It is September 2021 and we've already had a look at a small Eriba, the Eriba Touring 320, but I thought we'd come and look at this cool beast. This is the Eriba Touring Troll 530 Ocean Drive. I don't know about you, but I just can't stop thinking about that Lighthouse Family record and that the cool dude Tunde going, live on Ocean Drive. Anyway, it is a fantastic special edition of the Eriba Touring Troll 530. It is available in the UK. Price in the UK is about £25,000. Its MRO is 1,035 kilos before options, and it has an MTPLM of 1,300 kilos, which is uplatable to 1,400 kilos if need be. As ever, you need to check out the eriba.com configurator. I'll leave a link in the description below, and configure this to the way that you would like it. In this current form it's being shown at, it's about €30,000, so it would probably be about the same in pounds in the UK in this particular configuration. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit more about the exterior. We'll have an interior sweep and then we'll talk a little bit more about the interior. What do you reckon, Dukes? Yeah, can barely contain his indifference. So I'll just quickly walk you through the exterior. This has got a really nice, let's get this out the way so you can see the beautiful blue. There is another special edition called Rockabilly, and that is red and white, whereas the Ocean Drive is blue and white, and that goes for the interior as well. But I like the blue of the Ocean Drive. Nice graphic here in raised text, that's really nice. We've got the Eriba aerodynamic shape. I feel like Karina from Here We Tow going, and we've got this. Anyway, nice aerodynamic shape. We've got the big locker at the front here and the stand-on A-frame, room for a cycle rack on the A-frame. Pop-up roof. This one's been fitted with a two-lay awning, pull-out canopy. Awesome. And then also you'll notice here is the table, because the table can fit inside and it can fit outside. So there's a little attachment to the side of the Caravan. That's the same on all Eribas, Eriba Tourings and Eriba Trolls. And yet you can have the table on the outside of the Caravan. And then finally we've got a little storage locker here. That is access that allows you to get underneath the bed. So that's a quick whistle-stop tour of the exterior. It's a nice smooth finish. We haven't got that dimpled effect we had on the German spec 320 we looked at last week. Lovely chrome grab handles as well. I really like those. I really like it. I really like the exterior. So that's the exterior. I'll get my wide angle camera, give you a sweep of the interior, and then we'll look at the interior in a little more detail. Okay, so that was a sweep of the interior. Now let's have a look at the interior in a little more detail. Now, despite the funky appearance, this does actually share a lot of commonality with the Eriba Touring 320 that we looked at in the previous video. But you can see it's got a lovely funky feel to it. Nice white, bright furniture. We've got this lovely diner style seating in the front dinette area, which is, I just love it. It's really cool. And they've given you some nice scatter cushions as well to make it a little bit more comfy. This makes up to a generous single bed. So this is not a double, this is a 3-berth Caravan, folks. And then the table that was outside, it clips on here, and then it bridges the gap to make the bed. So unlike the 320 we looked at in the previous episode, this one uses the table and filler cushions, there's your socket by the way at the front, to bridge the gap and make the bed. So as you saw on the wide angle suite, this one's got the double bed at the back. We've got a kitchen midships with a very useful little fold out section here. And then no doubt we've probably got the same, yep, the wonderful Owenheimer group chopping board on the back of the sink cover. 2-burner hob if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so there we go. And then we got some storage here, cutlery drawer and a double cupboard beneath. And no soft close. There's your socket on the front. So once again, folks, if you've got your kettle on the work surface here, I'm never a fan of these because you can catch your lead as you're brushing past. Just, you know, never too keen on that. One thing I missed off last week on the 320, which I want to show you on this one, is they have a socket on top of the wardrobe. So if you want to plug in a little table lamp here, you can, and get some high level illumination. So that's a really neat touch. The bed, you'll see I'm getting organised here. I've even got my tape measure out already. So this is 6'5" or 196 centimetres long. Yeah, you heard that right, folks. 6'5" long. That is blooming marvellous. And if I can operate this with one hand, 4'9". Yeah, 4'9", 144 centimetres wide. So this is a huge bed, folks. That is absolutely brilliant. And then of course, being a fixed double, it's got storage underneath. And not just that, I mean, look at all that storage with the exterior access. You can see that the bed is actually on ratchets. So you can actually leave it like that, put your stuff in, and then lower it. How cool is that? That is really cool. We've got the Truma heater here. This one you can see has had the blown air fitted. So that's an option. I think it's an option. Again, check the configurator, folks. Link in the description below. And then we've got a double wardrobe, because this being a 3-berth, I put the booster cushions for the front bed in there. Obviously you'd put those somewhere else. I just put them in there out the way earlier. But they're what you put on top of the table when you're making up the single bed at the front. Neat little shoe locker down here. And then, have you noticed too, folks, the loose lay carpet in powder blue, which is really nice. And then the washroom is pretty much a carbon copy of the washroom in the 320. Absolutely identical, apart from it's got a different window. And again, this one has not been fitted with the shower head, which you can have fitted if you want, because it already comes pre-installed with a shower tray. But there is a mirror, folks, and I do get complaints if I don't give you a very quick hello. Sorry, there you go. And again, it's worth pointing out again, I love this simple but practical towel rail on the back of the door. It's just such a neat idea. Oh, that's very neat as well. A couple of hooks on there too. So you see, with the fixed bed at the back, folks, I banged my head last week on this this top, but I think getting in and out of this bed you wouldn't, because the bed protrudes much further than the frame of the roof. So I think you've got a little bit less inclination to bang your head on the frame on this one. And yeah, it's really good. I really like this. I really do. Oh dear. What have you done, Dougal? There's an alarm going off. Nope. Panic over. And then just finally, this is neat as you come in. You've got a little locker there to put your shoes as you come in the door. Because obviously you've got storage under the cushions here. Well, feels lovely. Feels really nice. So there you go, folks. Right, and I thought I'd just very quickly sit down to show you that I've got adequate amount of room above my head for the under the roof lockers here. They are close, but I think you do have to sit down a little bit carefully just to make sure you don't cronk your head on the lockers here. But yeah, it's really nice. Nice double window here, bay window at the front, bay window and net curtains. What more could you ask for, really? Everyone wants a bay window and net curtains, but you can always pull the curtains back if you're not into nets. Yeah, really cool Caravan. Really cool. I love it. I think Cameron from Not Another White Box is going to be very jealous that I've seen this. Sorry, Cam. Sorry, mate. So there you go. That is the Eriba 530 Ocean Drive. I love it. I love it. You can almost hear the ocean. No, that's a security alarm. Well, close. Close, but no banana. Gosh, it's noisy here, isn't it? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Eriba Touring Troll 530 Ocean Drive. What a super little caravan. You've got a combination of iconicity, great build quality, and really eye-catching good looks. It's a feel-good caravan. I really like it. So I hope you enjoyed that. As ever, folks, don't forget, I'll leave a link to the configurator in the description below. So it starts at about £25,000, but of course, time you've added a few bits and pieces, it will go up a little bit from them. But obviously, if you're going to get something like this, you want to make sure it's right for you and spend those few extra pounds making sure that it's absolutely perfect, because this is going to last a very long time with that steel frame. So I hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, you know what to do. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you don't already, and it just leaves me to say, from Dougal and from me, thanks for tuning in. There. What do you reckon on that one, Dougal? Do you want me to sing you Ocean Drive? And the sky is so blue, the sun's gonna shine on everything you do. He doesn't like my singing. You're not impressed, are you? When that day arrives, we'll live on Ocean Drive. He never smiles. Can't say I blame you with my singing, but there you go.